Oh, about the
Okay, where it's at.
that you can discriminate employees based on their genetic information.
Mm-hmm. And I told you there was something going on. The DNA. It's pretty funny. Well, I mean, it's funny in the sense what happened, not what happened to this person,
Not the DNA disorder exactly, but the incident itself.
but the outcome was the funny part. So, where is it?
Is it right there?
Here we go.
Yeah, that one.
Can we trust our government to do right by us?
That's just one of the questions being raised as local attorneys.
Actually, I gotta start this all over. Cause recording. What do you want to record? You. Here we go.
Can we trust our government to do right by us?
That's just one of the questions being raised as local attorneys file a federal civil rights lawsuit against the city and county of San Francisco. Their client, only identified as Jane Doe, submitted her DNA as part of a rape kit when she was sexually assaulted years ago. But they say recently investigators used that information to try to link her to a property crime.
She came to the police looking for them to do right by her. And instead, the police betrayed her. And they have betrayed her and what we, by our count, thousands of other sexual assault victims.
Former District Attorney Chesa Boudin was the first to accuse the police department of misusing Jane Doe's DNA after the woman was arrested in February. The charges in the new case were eventually dropped. Today we spoke to Jane Doe virtually with her lawyer present.
I'm just feel hurt. I just feel like violated, and I feel I'm angry, and I just feel like I can't trust.
She worries that this will prevent future sexual assault victims from reporting their attacks for fear their DNA will someday be used against them.
Some people is not going to want to step forward, and some people are going to be scared, and the police should be protectful and protecting and careful of people, like not do that.
The department says the victim's DNA was part of a quality control database used to ensure samples are not contaminated. San Francisco City Attorney's Office tells NBC Bay Area they have not received the lawsuit, but say they have taken steps to safeguard victim information, including passing legislation that prevents the storing of rape victims' DNA after a 60-day period.
They do not need to have a Google database of everyone's DNA for any amount of time.
In Oakland, Felina Jones, NBC Bay Area News.
So did it even say what she was being accused of?
Some type of robbery.
Oh, so wrong.
They had her DNA from that rape kit,
That's so wrong.
and then they tied it to her. So
I mean,
she reported the rape. They did the DNA swab or whatever they do, and then it went to a database, and then they accessed that database to look for those DNA evidence they found at a crime,
So
and she came up as positive for that.
so my question to you: is it legal to look up? Do you have a database of people that were victims of rape, and to be able to have access to go through it to identify people in other cases?
Well, according to what you were just doing earlier, it's not.
I, by the way, I wasn't breaking any law or anything, so the way you make it sound like what I was doing, I wasn't doing anything illegal.
No, you were doing some test, and it told you some 2008
I was pretty much brushing up
DNA.
on my discrimination laws that I have for the job.
Yeah. So I thought that was pretty funny.
That sucks.
But then again, it's California, so.
In San Francisco,
In San Francisco?
California. What?
In San Francisco?
I don't know. It's like San Francisco.
What was that? What was that? Bzz, bzz.
Bzz, bzz. I don't think it was my phone.
Oh, have you seen this? It's pretty neat, but I don't know.
The rotary unsmartphone. Yes, yes, a fully functional rotary dial cell phone that operates on the modern LTE cellular networks. What's all this? Almost 2 years ago, in 2020, I made a rotary cell phone using old phone parts, an Arduino, and stuff from Adafruit and my 3D printer. And then it went viral, and people said, "I want one," and I said no, and then eventually started saying yes, but I was a kit for now. For the past 2 years, I the phone.
That's how our first dates go. No. And then, yes.
Everything is newly manufactured. Custom springs. Do you have any idea how many tries, how many iterations it took to get the SD card slot in the casing to line up right with the socket on the electronics? How long it took to design electronics? What about the OLED display on the front? There's no library for that, software library. I had to write the library for the OLED display. I'm not a programmer. So this is just a super quick demonstration of this phone. I'll make longer demo videos in the future on assembling the kit, on the features, and to make a non-local call, we slide the mode switch to the non-local position, and then we dial the full number, including the area code. Or if we want to dial more likely from our contacts list, we use the cellular network.
So, what do you think about that?
I like it.
Would you buy it?
I wouldn't pay like the over 1,000 over it. No.
Okay, so you would pay $999.
No, I mean like if it was maybe between 200-300.
300. Maybe I don't know what you're selling them for,
But yeah, that's cute. I think the generation now would be looking at like, what the hell do I do with it? They would be thinking it's like a fidget or something.
it has like the see for her SIM card.
Yeah, I was listening to that, and plus for an SD card as well.
Yeah, the SD card, so you can put your contact list, and then she kind of shows you how to go through it, so you can pick somebody to call.
I mean, I guess it'd be it'd be good for people who don't care to use their phone as a smartphone, like to look up internet and all that. But as way to talk to people, that'd be awesome. I mean, I guess just in case when the flip phones go away or the push buttons of the phones go away, I mean, that'd probably be like their only way they would like have their ways of having a simple phone just to use. Because like most people nowadays that are a lot older, they still refuse to learn the technology of a smartphone, so they decide that they still want the push button phone. So this would probably be like another alternative as well.
Another alternative.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I like it. I know people would buy it, I mean, as a fad, and then it'll die off.
Yeah, that's
eventually.
what I'm saying. I think it'd be like something like to collect or something. Or something to use it like as a pager or something.
So, yeah. But I don't know what it costs. I probably wouldn't. I wouldn't even spend $200 or $300. But then again, she sells you the kit. You have to make it yourself.
I'll forget it.
I mean, you have everything. You just have to assemble it yourself. So.
Nah, it's too much of a hassle. It's probably like cost you more to get somebody to do it too.
Maybe, I don't know.
So what if it's like $50 or something?
Something, but
Like
I'm pretty sure she's making some money on it. But and of course, I showed you this earlier. It is too funny. So. Okay, here. So you heard this song before? I never heard of it. The only reason I had to look it up is because somebody did a very spot on interpretation of it. You never heard that song?
Not like on the radio, no.
Just in general, nobody.
I mean, maybe possibly like a little glimpse of it from watching videos, but
Here's this guy. So, what do you give his rating?
he was so spot on. He's as close as I would have ever gotten to knowing the words. So spot on, so bravo to
I'm just
you.
glad somebody understands that song.
Yeah. Somebody went out and beyond and understood exactly what the words were.
Like, and he's feeling it too.
Oh, yeah.
But I'm like, this guy nailed it.
Mm-hmm.
So you give him as a cameo on the actual song remix.
Hell yeah. You're on your way, brother.
You're on your way. So some of these I have things, I don't know. What is this? I found it.
Hey, Marcus, you ready to go?
Oh.
Yeah, wait, I got you something in the garage. Oh, wait. I need this.
Wow.
I found it. Let's go.
Hey, Marcus, you ready to go?
Wow.
I want to put the Land Before Time clip. Sarah the Triceratops when she finds the T-Rex.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I found it. I couldn't find that clip. Like, just the clip itself. You find the movie on Google. I mean, YouTube, but it wasn't there. What some people do for entertainment.
Because my question, too, is how did the light did not go off through all that bubbles?
Oh, there's
Like-
bubbles.
I know, but they're still kind of wet.
I think what you want to see is there was a guy who set some stuff on fire in China. Like, I don't know what he was thinking. I don't know if I saved it though. Oh, here we go. Man sets foam on fire. I guess he wasn't thinking of the consequences.
Damn, that was quick.
Whoa, whoa.
Look at that.
Went off it. I think, what did he expect? That only that one was going to catch on fire?
What was the point of him doing it?
I don't find out. He was curious.
He was testing the phone out of curiosity. Report said.
I was curious. If it catches on fire, there's no way the rest will catch on fire.
Damn.
Yeah, the whole place went up. So, curiosity. But guess what?
He still had kept his job?
Halliburton promoted him.
Probably.
They promoted him to safety supervisor.
Yup.
Because that's how they do it.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah. What they think of. I don't know. What goes through their minds. I mean, I saw a topic I wanted to... Where was it? Here we go. You know, because this generation...
What country is...
What country is the Queen of England from? Originally.
I definitely don't know.
No, give me your best guess. Guess a country.
What is a country again?
Wow.
But you heard the question, right?
Yeah. What country is the Queen of England from?
Yeah. What country is the
What country is the Queen of England from?
England?
Originally.
That could be a trick question, though,
definitely
the way he
don't
said
know.
No,
originally.
give me your best
What
guess.
if she
Guess a
originally
country.
wasn't from England?
What is a country again?
Like for a split second, and then she ended up moving
Give me a
to
guess.
England when she was
This is
like not even 1 year
embarrassing.
old.
What is a country?
Wait,
What is a
give her the
country? What is a
answer.
country? Canada.
Duh.
Canada.
Yes. Do you know what time this is?
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45. 2:45.
Yes.
Yes.
Wow.
Now you know why.
You've been stressing on your 6-year-old to learn time.
Yes.
Your 6-year-old smarter than that boy.
Oh, because I'm teaching him.
Yeah, I know, but he's even closer than him.
Boy, he was on that same problem. He was looking at the 10. 45.
I know. Why does people have a problem with the 10?
45. 60. Like, where are the 50s?
Don't you think that's kind of weird that you found that's not your son is not the only one that
No.
thinks that way?
No, but this kid's a lot older. But
I know, but what is it with the 10? Like, why are people forgetting the 50s?
I don't know.
Do you know what country the Great Wall of China is in?
Country?
Yeah. If you had to guess.
Japanese.
Yes. Do you know what the third month of each year is?
Ain't that leap year or some shit?
Wow.
Yeah. Do you know what 15% of 100 is?
Fuck.
Around what it is, if you had to guess.
Probably like 75. I don't know.
Wow.
Yes. Do you know what country we gained our independence from?
Spain.
Yes. How many inches are in 2 feet?
I don't know.
Around how many inches? If you had to guess.
5.
I can see him not knowing that.
What?
How many inches are in 2 feet? A lot of them can't even say how many inches are in 1 foot.
Because they never had fruit by the foot.
Nah, it's because it's not something. That's why, like other countries, they like, why do you guys use this?
The metric system?
No, they use the metrics. We use the imperial.
Mm-hmm.
And they say it's so much simpler if you use the metric.
I don't think so.
Well, for us, because we weren't taught metric. So for us, it's like, it's 3 feet, 2 inches, 2.5 inches.
I think for us, because each measurement that we have has a different name for it versus the metric system, it's like constant. It's this kilometers, that kilometers, that kilometers, that kilometers, you know, no matter how high you go. And then when you talk how we're going, you got feet, you got inches, you got yards, you got miles, you got, you know, there's different names for different sizes.
No, but they got centimeters, meters.
Do they?
Yeah.
I don't know. I've seen this kilometers.
Yeah, that's
like in everything.
That's like long distances.
I know.
Like we use miles, they use kilometers.
Mm-hmm. And then what else do they use like for inches and feet?
Meters.
Meters. So still with the kilometers and meters and.
Yeah, but it's 6 meters.
Everything. So they're pretty much everything's meter, like millimeter, centimeter, kilometer, meters. It's all the same, right? Constant.
From my understanding, they don't have fractions. You know, like it doesn't say 200.5 meters. Like instead of 0.5 for us, or we show the 1/2 half. So they're just saying it's like they don't show fraction. I think they show decimal. So
0.5.
It's like 0.5.
Okay.
200.5 meters. I mean, I don't know. I don't do meters, so I wasn't raised to learn the meters. I know at one time they're going to try to force the school systems to teach us, but they never did.
Isn't a meter stick like 100 centimeters?
I don't know. I don't do meters. I'm more familiar with the United States measuring system.
Yeah, I think like a meter stick is like almost looks like a yardstick.
Probably. Then it said the yardstick is 3 yards.
3 feet.
3 feet is 1 yard.
Uh-huh.
Right, something.
Yeah,
But it's not. It's not exactly. So it's like we say 2 pounds is a kilo, which I think in reality it's a little more than 2 pounds.
I don't know. I don't sell or tend to sell, so I can't answer that question.
So I can see.
Yes. Do you know what country the Panama Canal is in?
No.
If you had to guess, like, what do you think it sounds like it's in? Guess a country.
Europe.
Yes. Can you name all the months?
September, January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August.
Wow.
Who does that remind you of?
Besides my daughter.
Yeah. Oh, she gets all excited.
Yeah, and she's like half wrong.
Yes. Do you know what country the Panama Canal is in?
Panama, Spain.
Yes. What do we call a shape with 5 sides?
Is it an octagon? Wait, that's 6. That's 8. Octagon is 8. Is it a stop sign?
Yes.
Yes. Do you know what year the U.S. was founded?
Oh, no. I'm not going to answer that.
Around when? If you had to guess a year.
I do not know.
Give me your best guess.
I'm going to say BC. I'm going to keep it at BC era.
Any number, BC.
18 something 1800s.
BC?
Yeah.
Yes. How many weeks in a year?
Weeks in a year? I don't know. Can't count the weeks. 4 times 12, 24 weeks?
Yes. How many different moons does the Earth have?
Wow.
4.
Yes. Do you know who fought in the Mexican-American War?
The Mexicans?
You remember.
You remember.
Philippines.
Can't lie to you. I don't know that.
Guess 2 countries. Who against who? If you had to guess.
Philippines.
Yeah, against who?
Don't remember the other one.
Do you know what 3 times 3 times 3 is?
9.
Who fought in the Mexican-American War?
French Revolution? I don't know.
Yeah. How many moons does the Earth have?
How many moons?
Around how many?
30? I don't know.
Yes. Do you know what 33 divided by 3 is?
No.
Nah.
I don't know.
Give me a guess, a number. Around what?
33 divided by 3?
Yeah.
I don't know. 5? Nah. I don't know.
Yes. Do you know what 7 plus 7 plus 7 is?
28. No, I'm bugging. 14 plus 7. I don't know.
Can you tell me what time this is?
Okay, I know the long one is the hour.
Yeah.
So that's 10.
Wow.
Oh my God.
10 what? Around what time is this?
I'm not sure.
Give me your best guess.
I want to say 10, 15.
Yes. Do you know how many moons the Earth has? Around how many, if you had to guess?
2?
Yes. Do you know what 2 countries border the USA?
No.
Like what's on top of us and what's below us?
Isn't the North Pole below us?
Wow.
Yeah, the North Pole
What
below
else?
us.
And what is above us? Is it Europe? Because
Is that your guess?
yes, that's my guess.
Yes. What country did we gain our independence from?
We're Canadian.
Russia.
Yes. If it's Monday right now, what day of the week will it be in 14 days?
You may be right if they're from Canada.
If it's Monday right now, how many days? Like day
I'm
of the
kidding,
week?
kidding.
Like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, or like a date?
Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday.
14 days. Today, Monday. I'll say probably like a Wednesday or Thursday.
Yes. Do you know what's the difference between Mexico and New Mexico?
Nah.
Wow.
Are they the same thing?
Maybe. I don't know. I think.
Yes. Can you name 5 states?
Staten Island.
Wow.
States, damn. Berkeley. Nah, I don't even know.
4 more states. Any states you want.
New York.
All right, you got 2.
Manhattan. I don't know.
3.
That's
2 more.
A state.
Yeah.
Oh.
2 more.
Shit. Queens. I don't know if that's a state. I don't know.
4. 1 more.
Let me
Any state.
The Bronx.
Bronx.
Nice. Do you know what 3 times 3 times 3 is?
Stupid.
Yes.
Yes.
Why? 2021.
Yes. Do you know how many states are in the USA? Around how many?
She counting?
24?
Yes. Do you know who fought in the Mexican-American War?
Yeah. Who? No.
Give me your best guess. Who against who?
Okay, wait. What was that Mexican War?
Mexican-American War.
Who?
Give me your 2 best guesses.
You're just gonna make me look so stupid.
Guess.
Okay, nothing happened.
What is 15% of 100? Around what?
Guess,
Yeah, give me your best guess.
15%. I wouldn't say 50 because that's half. So, isn't that half?
Give me a number, yeah.
All right. Let's do 30.
Yes.
30.
Do you know what 77 plus 23 is?
You know, can't do simple math, my guy. That's the one thing that I'm gonna fail on.
Do you know what 15% of 100 is?
Does that remind you of somebody? You went somewhere and
Yes.
you're like, how many tacos are this? You're like, I can't do simple math.
Yes. I hate math. I don't like math. I can't do it. I'm like, really? You can't do 6 times 4? I'm like, I put 4 tacos in a bag. I expected 6. You brought me 5. What's wrong with that picture?
Yeah, but they don't know how many you ordered.
No, they knew I said
No.
24.
The audience doesn't know.
Oh, I usually order 24 crispy tacos. For the family, of course, not for me. Had to point that out.
It's $1 tacos
Dollars.
on Tuesdays.
Tuesday's $1 tacos.
But yeah, she ordered tacos and the cashier's like, I don't know.
I was like, seriously?
Like, just like this one. I can't do simple math.
That's horrible.
Oh shit!
Give me your best guess. What do you think it is?
I'm terrible at math. Wait, what was the question?
15% of 100. Around what?
25%?
Do you know what the 4 directions on a compass are?
No, not at all.
Do you know who the current vice president is?
No.
Who do you think it is? Take a guess.
I don't know. I'm just waiting for Barack Obama to come back.
Do you know what continents we're on?
You got me feeling dumb.
No.
Yeah,
Don't
he's
be
still
dumb.
feeling
Just know.
dumb.
You know this.
Nah.
How many people are on Earth? Around how many, if you had to guess?
I don't know. 200 trillion? Something like that.
Do you know how many continents there are?
No.
Take a guess.
10.
Can you name them? Can you name one?
How many?
I want to say 7, but I got to count them.
Yeah, it's 7.
Okay.
What continent are we on right now?
Oh, come on. United States.
Oh, come on.
Yes. If you were born 10 years ago, how old would you be today?
10.
Oh, shit. I'd be 12. I'm 22, right? I'll be 12.
I'm
Yeah.
22,
So if
right?
you were born in 2012, how old would you be today?
Oh, sorry. I heard you wrong. If I was born in 2012, I believe I'll be 12. Wait, no. 2012 to now?
Yeah.
Well, my sister was. I don't know. I'm sorry.
Give me a number.
Maybe 13.
Yes. If you were born 10 years ago, how old would you be today?
11. I'm 21.
If you were born 10 years ago today, you would be 11.
Yes.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Yes. No, that's not. 10 years, you'd be 10. If you were born 10 years ago?
No.
What do you mean, no?
No.
If you were born 10 years ago, then you would be 10.
No.
What do you mean, no?
Because I'm 20.
Yeah, okay. What year is it?
What?
What year is it?
21.
Okay, so if you were born in 2011, how old would you be today?
Wow. 2011? 41.
Wow.
Yes.
41.
How are you gonna be older 10 years ago? Got that Benjamin Button effect going on too.
Oh, apparently she got older.
She got older in the past.
But I don't know. I mean, those are all the people who couldn't answer. What are the people he did ask?
I'm scared,
that
man.
Did answer correctly.
I'm scared, man.
Why are you scared?
Because if that's our future, by the time that happens, I'll be gone.
I'll be gone. Yeah, I don't know. Like I said, you don't see the ones that answered correctly.
I know. He only does the ones that don't. But I don't blame him. Those are worth filming. I mean, the ridiculously wrong answers that they come up with is you're like, wow.
Wow. What about this one?
Like, oh my God.
Hey guys, what is going on? It's your girl Sarah, and I'm here with my baby Zaddy.
Hello.
So we did a super viral video that just came out, and it's been crazy, right?
For me, yeah.
How tall is that fucker too?
Yeah, people are like bashing me because I decided to have a baby with a homeless man.
What's the problem?
Yeah,
Well, that's even worse.
At the end of the day, everybody.
What's the problem?
Wow, okay. Homeless man? Okay, I wasn't even.
Well, apparently.
That part, no, not even the bother, but the part of how old he is.
Apparently, it was a TikTok video. I didn't get the link for it, but I did see it.
Mm-hmm.
She would pass him like every day after work.
Mm-hmm.
And she said, well, I have an extra room in the house. So she offered it to him.
Okay.
And then I guess one day that she got lonely and
I could see it happening. But why did you have to do this video with his shirt off? Like, seriously?
because it might be fake. It might just be a fucking this what do you call it?
All made up?
Well, no, like when they do stuff to get clicks on their video.
Mm-hmm.
Bait.
I guess.
But yeah, apparently he's a homeless guy. Well, not no more because
he's living with her. Can't even say that he can't even say that you got pregnant by a homeless man if he was already living with you when you got pregnant. So
it was funny when I saw the TikTok video. She didn't look like that.
She look opted out too?
Well, she must have had a filter on because she looked a lot prettier. But I can't confirm it because I don't have the link to the video. So
yeah, we need to.
But
compare
from
and
what
contrast.
from what I recall, she didn't look like that. So I think she had a filter on. And he probably had a filter on too.
Hope so.
When he saw her, he was probably a little
worse.
You can't touch it.
I know I keep doing that, even though I know I can't.
You can't do this.
I know. I'm so jealous.
Only I can.
So jealous. I think you did that on purpose so I wouldn't mess with it. You purposely put the screen so I wouldn't be able to do the touchscreen thing.
But your screen's bigger.
Okay, I can't believe I want to say this, but it's not always the size that matters, okay? It's how you use it.
It's how you use it. Well, yeah. So apparently she got pregnant by a homeless guy. I'm like, whoa. Kind of reminds me of those teachers that get knocked up by their students.
How did that happen?
In Florida's smallest town, a big fight. Over shade, a controversial ordinance outlawing umbrellas and other, quote, temporary shade structures from the community's mile-long beach. The former mayor of a nearby town that shares the beach says it's all part of an effort to keep the public beach area exclusive to Bel Air Shore's wealthy residents.
They don't want us there.
For 75 years, residents here brought those typical beach day accessories along with them. Chairs, towels, and of course, cover from the hot sun. But in June of 2020, that all changed. Now, beachgoers like Pedro Rodero getting fined more than $100.
I've never been in trouble, any kind of trouble.
The culprit? His umbrella.
This decision affects every coastline in the state of Florida. If Bel Air Shore is allowed to get away with this, then any city can do the same thing.
Attorney Joseph Manzo moved to the Sunshine State several years ago, purchasing a home 100 yards from the coast, a major selling point in the area. But too much sun amid Florida's blistering summer heat is keeping the 63-year-old indoors. Now, focused on fighting back against the law.
I mean, in your experience, why are they actually doing this?
Well, initially, we had an influx of people after COVID. There was a lot of people who came out to the beach, not all Bel Air Beach residents, people from all over the state. The solution of Bel Air Shore was, let's take away shade coverings.
The UV index in this part of Florida climbs as high as 10 during summer months. With the sun that strong, there's an extremely high risk of harm without protection. That leaving 71-year-old Rodero to decide between a fun day at the beach.
I've had cancer in my face. As a matter of fact, one spot that was taken off of my right forehead was quite big.
And without access to shade, potential health risks. The town now arguing that this is also being done because of the safety concerns umbrellas and other shade devices can pose. Just last month, a tragic accident involving a flying beach umbrella resulted in the death of a South Carolina woman. But Manzo says this is all about throwing shade.
Why are they being so nasty? We don't have a
Throwing
problem.
shade.
You know, definitely patrol it to the people that are being nasty and trespassing, but don't harm the people that were really your good neighbors.
Throwing shade. Nice. Julie Sirkin joins us now in studio. Thanks so much for joining Top Story. So what happens next in this beach battle?
Yeah, we'll have to wait until the end of the month to find out, because that's when Rodero is going to court to fight that ticket. But separately, the lawyer I spoke to told me that next February, they actually have a trial date set with 51 other people joining in his cause. So we'll have to see how this shakes out.
Thanks for watching our YouTube channel. Follow today's Top Story.
Apparently, you can't have umbrellas and canopies blocking. So I was thinking, why don't they just call them something else?
Like what?
Well, here in my notes, I put gazebo, portable gazebo.
It's probably not gonna. It's probably be under. They won't allow it.
It's a portable pergola.
Pergola. Yeah. I think they're just gonna. I think whatever the law is, there, it's just to prevent anything to give.
Well, no, they said tents and umbrellas.
It specifically said tents and umbrellas. They didn't say anything that provides shade.
I don't know.
Because
I don't live there. So listen.
Because if people wanted to, they would get like poles around and then hang up string and then put a sheet over. Make
It was like Donald Trump's lawyer, the mayor, former mayor of New York, Giuliani.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't he say something about prostitutes? Don't call them prostitutes.
Call them what?
Call them whores.
Oh shit!
It's not illegal to be a whore. It's illegal to be a prostitute. So just change the terminology on it. So if you get caught, but like, I'm a whore, I'm like, oh, well, there's no law against that.
Exactly.
We have to rewrite the law for that one.
So you can't get prostituted. Can get prosecuted for prostitution if we call it whoring?
No, I guess they had to some legal. I mean, technically he's a lawyer, so obviously he knows
The law.
he knows his loopholes.
It's kind of like it's illegal to be prostitution, but yet it's legal to have sex during making a porn, but you're not getting paid for the sex. You're getting paid for making the movie. So you're getting paid as an actor, not as a prostitute.
Mm-hmm. What was this one? Lady buying homeless man a meal gets cops called.
The police to come. I'll wait. If I get arrested, that's fine.
A Georgia State University student says workers at a Popeyes called the police on her after she tried to buy food for a man believed to be homeless. That's where we start tonight. Good evening. Thanks so much for joining us. I'm Eric Perry. Video of the incident has been seen by nearly 1 million people on TikTok. Tonight, the woman who risked arrest to buy a man that meal speaks only with News Edge reporter Rob DiRienzo.
GSU senior Joe Ortega was door dashing last week at the Popeyes off of Ponce. She noticed a man off to the side who looked hungry. When she offered to get him food, this was how employees reacted.
No, ma'am, you can't do it.
Why? He's asking for food.
Ma'am, you can't do it. I don't care nothing about you recording me, baby.
May I have your name so I can let the people know?
You gotta pick up the phone and start recording. So I'm like, this is ridiculous. Are you serious?
Joe Ortega says she was just trying to do a good deed.
I can't order for this homeless man right here who asked for food.
Her initial disbelief that employees wouldn't let her buy a two-piece for the man experiencing homelessness.
They called the cops on me, everything, bro.
Quickly turned into anxiety when the cop showed up.
At that moment, I was terrified. I thought I was going to get arrested. So I was like, well, maybe I should just call my family and tell them I might not be coming home tonight.
APD confirmed that they did respond, but they didn't do anything since Ortega didn't break any laws. She says they actually commended her.
The officer pulled me to the side and was like, I really thank you for doing that. Thank you for buying him food. I appreciate that.
Also grateful that man with the empty stomach caught in the middle of all the drama over drumsticks.
My name's Jazz, and thanks to...
Ortega says she eventually got a hold of a general manager at the store who felt terrible about the whole thing. She said he ended up letting her and Jazz buy anything they wanted that night.
Oftentimes, the homeless are treated like stray animals, stray cats. Like if you feed them, they're going to keep coming back. We don't want them to
That
keep
was their
coming
gift
back.
that they
And
can buy whatever
in
they
all of
want.
this, I believe that
They should have been allowed to buy whatever they want to begin with.
And after all the online
That was the whole
attention,
situation.
Popeyes said in a statement to Fox 5 that all of their employees at that store have been retrained on how to talk to guests. Ortega has started an online
Well, got them
fundraiser
bitches
to
fired.
help Jazz
Shit.
find permanent.
That's pretty messed up.
I know. I'm like, hell.
You can't feed him.
I don't get that. Why does
He's
it?
homeless.
It shouldn't matter. They're making money rather than how they spend their money to for who shouldn't be the issue. The issue is that as long as they're making that money, fuck it, sell it.
Well, apparently, to them, that's going beyond what they're allowed to do. Can't be buying homeless people stuff.
Stupid. It's the American way to make your money, spend your money however you want.
Huh?
The American way.
Ah.
Make your money, spend your money. There shouldn't be anybody telling you how to spend it. If you want to help the homeless, help the homeless. You want to help the needy, help the needy. That's your issue. It shouldn't be an issue to anybody else.
Well, like I said,
Now, whether or not you can afford it, that's another story. I'm just saying.
Oh, this one's funny, but apparently, yeah, you can't be buying. There's it'd be like, I guess, your parents if they were strict and they were racist.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you bringing home a person outside your race.
Mm-hmm.
They're like, oh, you know, they're not. They're against it.
Mm-hmm.
You shouldn't be doing that.
Mm-hmm.
You shouldn't be dating outside your ethnic group. So for them, it's like, well, they're homeless and they can't be part of society no more. Yeah, just how some people are. I mean, I don't understand how the whole store was like that. I mean, obviously it was just the manager, or not the manager that allowed him to, but the one running the store at the time. So I thought this was pretty interesting. Here we go.
I'm reading the first one. I was like, what?
Yeah, I want to get to that one, but no, this. Is it gonna open? Is this a picture?
Open.
Oh, man. Well, apparently, if you can see from that, they want to make it where, not in this country, not in the U.S., where you need insurance and license plate to ride your bicycle.
Well, that's just another way for the state to make money.
Well, yeah, obviously. But no, I kind of agree with it. Let's see.
Well, I guess it makes sense because honestly, when you're riding a bike and you get in an accident, what insurance covers you on that?
Well, I imagine the same as your motor carrier insurance. You would have another policy underneath it for having a bicycle on the road.
Well, no, I mean, before they do that, I mean, like, say, right now. You telling me the people who ride their bicycle on a daily basis have insurance?
No.
Well, that's what I'm saying. What are they doing right now?
No, there's nothing.
Exactly. That's my question.
So
you get hurt, you're fucked. Unless it's the other person's part and they like slam their car into you, and then of course you're gonna have to pay for that. But other than that, I mean, like, say you have an accident in your bicycle, but you don't have insurance to cover it because there's no such thing as bike insurance yet until.
Well, here in America, you have to follow the rules of the road.
Yeah.
Go with traffic, which I don't agree with, but it makes sense. But I would rather see the traffic come towards me. So if I need to avoid it, I can. Stop at stop signs. Stop at stop lights. So, and a lot of people on bikes, they don't do any of that.
Oh, and then not to mention, even if you're in a motorcycle, man, they try to pass you, and then say you can't because you're like in gridlock traffic. They think it's their right to go in between lanes right through just to get by.
Yeah.
I'm like, are you serious?
One of these days, depending on my mood, I might just open the door. Like, oh, well, I was throwing out some water on the ground.
Since we're at gridlock and I'm stuck.
But apparently you decided to come between two vehicles. Yeah, I've seen that. It's happened to me. Watching people. No, well, we have to follow. If you're riding a bike here, you have to follow the same rules as cars. Obviously, you can't be going the same speed as cars, but...
Could you imagine? You know what, I pulled you over, son, for speeding.
You're going too slow.
No, but you can imagine trying to pull them over for going too fast.
Maybe, right?
Never going to happen.
So, but yeah, apparently, based off this here... the UK, they want to make it where you need a registration plate, license plate, and insurance. And I'm guessing a license, basically, to ride a bicycle.
Or in addition to your license, like another, like a class B, class C, class whatever.
So, but yeah. And I was thinking, it might be pretty good. I know it's just a cash grab. They're like, just get some more money.
That's what I'm saying.
Every year that they get their bicycle inspected. Something.
I'm still thinking about all that.
It's another senseless crime as a man sucker punches and robs a diner at a Hollywood pizzeria.
He just clocked him.
In shock, the restaurant owner next door runs after the assailant and tackles him. The struggle spills onto busy Hollywood Boulevard, and now here comes the restaurant owner's girlfriend to help. She and another lady retrieve the stolen items. The thief is still trying to break free, so the hero's girlfriend stands on his legs. When that doesn't work, she starts kicking the guy.
Honestly, it was like slow motion. I couldn't believe it happened right away.
Timothy Ratcliffe is the restaurant owner who chased down the thief. Get this, he says he's been helping out the guy for months and can't believe this is how the guy paid him back.
He's been...
Wow. So, back to our pies little story. Homeless guy.
Mhm.
Don't give him food. Maybe they had an incident like this.
Maybe.
Like we've been helping that mother cuss, and now he's
Well, see, they didn't
causing
say anything
trouble.
like that. If
No,
that
I
would have
know.
been the case, I mean, yeah,
No,
I can
I know they didn't
understand.
say it, but that's the news.
Like-
We didn't get the workers' stories.
That's true too.
They never
That wasn't a
interviewed
two-sided story. We only got the one-sided.
But here, like, we've been giving this guy pizza. And then look what he does. Tax our
We've been
customers.
coming around the restaurant for about 2 months now. We've been giving him food. We've given him water. Just shocking to have it all happen the way it did.
The suspect was scheduled to face charges inside a Los Angeles courtroom yesterday. Then the unthinkable happened. After waiting all day for the court hearing, the restaurant hero and the victim were told the suspect had been, quote, lost in the vast LA jail system. Yep, they apparently couldn't find him. Victim Richard Schlesinger is shocked.
It seems like the county or the city lost track of the guy, so it's not a good look for law enforcement if they're going to lose track of somebody who's in their system.
Despite the frustrating events, one good thing did happen. The victim and the restaurant hero were able to meet and now share an unbreakable bond.
Hey,
Absolutely.
thanks, buddy.
No problem.
Yeah.
Brothers for life. I like
You
that
got
comment.
that, yeah.
That was kind of forced.
Yeah. But they arrest him, and then they lose him.
Like, really?
And that's not the only thing going on in California, too. Apparently, it's free for all right now.
What do you mean?
Go rob the store. They ain't gonna do nothing.
Hmm.
I mean, I have it on another.
I'll be right back. Just kidding.
Yeah, you're gonna take 30 hours to get there.
But it costs more money just to get there than to rob whatever, just to get my money back.
Well, they have like a limit, but apparently they're not enforcing anything.
Well, it's kind of like if you go rob like Bell's and you have like a handful of clothes and they won't go after you and it's just like a certain amount of money or something.
Yeah.
Or same thing with HEB. You can still apparently you can still ham there and they won't go after you. You stick it on your stomach like you're pregnant and they don't even go after you. I think it has to be like a certain amount or something.
So let's go for this one.
I mean, they'll call the police, but they won't go after they won't go after you themselves. I kind of like that rotary cell phone.
I didn't go buy it.
You didn't even find out how much it was.
I'm not interested in buying it. Like I said, to me, it's just a fad.
Yeah, I like it, but I think for me to cure that craving is just for me to find a ringtone that sounds like the rotary phone, and just put it on my phone, and that would probably cure my craving for it.
This is in California as well.
Yeah, Sharon Pedro, I can understand why these neighbors are really frustrated. They say this has been going on for more than a year. They have installed security cameras and security systems. They've put up floodlights, even razor wire on their back fences. But they say this guy just keeps coming back to destroy property. Creeping over fences, crawling on rooftops, a transient terrorizing a mid-city neighborhood.
I want to be safe in my own house, but I don't feel safe like going outside in the middle of the night.
He literally he's just doing it right there.
He isn't just roaming, he's destructive.
And
Neighbors
the
have
cops-
captured him on video,
You'll
cutting
hear about it,
electrical
what the
and
cops
internet
did.
wires, starting fires, breaking outdoor faucets and pipes.
I hear something shh, and the water was jumping up the high than the building.
Then, a few weeks
Sure
ago,
reminds
it
me of my great-grandma.
escalated. The man destroyed Astro Garmendia's solar power system.
Went on top of the roof and disconnected and cut the wire. And also my plumbing.
Astro tells us the damage is more than $45,000. Neighbors who live here near Longwood and 21st in Mid-City say they've complained to city officials.
He's already taken out a bunch of these street lights, and when I put in a request to get them fixed, nobody comes to fix them.
And to LAPD.
The police come and they don't arrest him. They just kind of talk to him and let him go.
9 South Bronson Avenue, Code 2. Late this afternoon, LAPD did return to the area.
The suspect is not at the location at this time. However, we're going to canvass the area to try and attempt to find him.
They confirm he has a long arrest record, but because most are misdemeanors, they cannot keep him in custody. Neighbors say they feel trapped in their own neighborhood, and they're just waiting for something worse to happen.
This is very serious.
Really, no one
Authority
can
have
just
to
shoot his
take
ass?
it
Like,
serious.
seriously?
Until
I mean, obviously the
something-
cops are being lazy about doing everything, so...
Well, I don't think they're allowed to, but like I said, the cops, oh, don't do it again. That's bad. And he does it again. Like, they don't do anything.
So I'm pretty sure they're pretty lax with murder as well.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
There's stories on they catch killers and just let them go.
Well, that's what I'm saying. So why don't somebody just pop a cap in his ass?
Someone has to do it and make sure nobody snitches on that person.
Or just get an old person to do it. Even if they go to jail, they won't be there that long.
Not that long.
Not that long.
This is the first one.
Take one for the team.
Oh, they took it off. Embarrassment. He was embarrassed.
Oh no.
Apparently, a pastor. I don't remember where. I know that's somebody. Let's see. He wants a watch.
He wants a watch or he wants to watch?
No. He wants a watch you put on your wrist. We'll have to watch somebody else that talked about it.
Pastor Carlton Funderburk of church at the Well, Kansas City, was caught on video calling his congregation poor, broke, busted, and disgusted after they still hadn't bought him an expensive Movado watch he asked for a year ago while reportedly delivering a sermon about taking care of God's shepherd.
See, that's how I know you still poor, broke, busted, and disgusted, because of how you've been honoring me.
The guy's still raising his hand.
I'm not worth your McDonald's money. I'm not worth your Red Lobster money. I ain't worth your St. John knit. Y'all can't afford it no how.
Damn.
Afford it no how.
I ain't worth y'all Louis Vuitton.
You know what he's worth?
Millions on hits.
No, he's worth a slap to the face.
True that.
He wants a watch. He asked for it a year ago. And they didn't get it. He blames the people at his church being too broke.
That's what it means when it says SMH. Shakes my head.
Shakes my head.
Shakes my head.
Shakes my head. But yeah, I'm like, what the hell?
Like the audacity for him to do that. Seriously.
Probably one of the reasons I don't go to church to begin with. So. Oh, this one's a little sad.
Bad weather already delayed Seminole County school dismissal Thursday, but just as many children were finally leaving, lightning struck a tree at a popular pickup spot, Trotwood Park in Winter Springs.
As the bulk of the students were coming out, then it really started coming down, and that's right when everything happened.
I don't even know why I looked, and I saw people on the ground, and then somebody was waving over the crossing guard like help, and I was like, oh no, something's happening.
A mom and her child were struck. An 18-year-old woman was also hurt but is expected to be okay, authorities said. Another parent, Joe White, said he was about 15 feet away when it happened.
It sounds kind of cliche, but you just want to help. You know, people were down, like, call 911. I already had my phone out.
Late Thursday night, police confirmed what no one wanted to hear. That mother did not survive the strike. The child, a Keith Elementary School student, was taken to Arnold Palmer Children's Hospital. This mom, Hope Reynolds, said it's a close-knit school. Many kids know the student.
At first, I didn't even realize that it was her, but then when she started coming around a little bit more, then I could see more of her face, and I said, oh gosh, this is her, and it just really took my breath away. Yeah, it was heart-clenching, yeah, for sure.
Everyone we spoke to said that child has an entire community rallying behind them.
So, old mother got struck by lightning.
Mm-hmm.
And it makes me think when we go to work, when we get those storms.
Mm.
Of course, it's less likely because, we don't have trees all over the yard. But
yeah, but all that metal, all the poles, all the light fixtures.
They're all grounded.
Okay.
So they should technically
work.
Divert the charge.
We weren't even sure that little shack you were working was grounded.
Well, yeah. No, it's not.
That's my point. I think that would be your biggest fear is the shack.
But I got my shoes on. They're insulated.
I'm just saying.
As long as I don't touch the walls. But, yeah. That's pretty sad.
Mm-hmm.
That a mother died. But then at work, I'm thinking the same thing. Like 2 weeks ago, we had those storms. Well, you weren't there. I was there.
All the storms that we had happened during when you were working. It never happened that late at night.
It was during the day.
Never at night when I worked.
My last 2 hours of the shift, they come and I'm and I see the lightning in the distance.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know where it's striking, but I see it in the distance. I imagine they're striking over there at the solar farm they got out there.
Chingo.
Huh? Chingo. What? Why you say chingo?
Because I am.
I thought you would have said pendejo.
No.
There
was nothing pendejo about it. I'm just saying.
There
was nothing pendejo about it.
Pretends to be a mannequin. Oh, that's the the cops. Not too fucking loud.
Wow. He really thought that would work, and it did.
Well, I don't know if it's fake, but so what? He knocks over the real mannequin and he go attack all shit. Well, I understand because you can see him
moving.
He can't keep steady.
Yeah, he's so scared.
I imagine he's breathing too.
Too funny.
Yeah, I was like, what? Oh, this one, Putin.
5 peaks, and the goal is to find the fifth and the biggest peak in this picture. As you can see, there are 4 peaks on this side. There are no peaks on the other side of the paper, and it is just a regular piece of paper. This puzzle is known since 1940s, but it is...
You see the 5th pig?
Yeah, when you fold it.
What does it make? You can kind of see it once you've seen it. I see it right now.
It makes a person's face.
Whose face?
I don't know, I gotta see it.
Huh?
I gotta see it.
You
I kind of see it with the ears and all.
Whose face?
I don't know. Show me. You already said the answer anyway.
Did I?
Didn't you say Joe Biden or something?
I said Joe Biden?
Well, that's what I heard.
What are you hearing?
I'm tripping it.
To solve the puzzle, you have to
like,
fold
what?
the paper along the lines. But if
Whose
you
face
fold
is
it
it?
like so, you will find that we have a peak with no head but 4 legs. If we fold it like so, we have 2 peaks with 2 heads.
There it
Such
is.
peaks don't exist. But if you fold the paper along this line and then along this line, you will find the fifth and the biggest peak on this picture. The name of this puzzle is 5 peaks, and
So wrong.
So who was that?
I don't know.
I
What was
don't
it?
know. Oh my god, you're like one of those kids where he asks, "What?"
It's that Russian dude. That Putin dude.
Putin, yeah.
Putin. I saw it. I was like, wait a minute. Now I saw it.
Now I saw it.
Hello world, shitexpress.com, a website that allows you to literally send a box of poo to anyone on the planet, has been hacked by a prolific troll, who then leaks the site's entire database. A database which includes the addresses of all those who received the pooey packages, along with the very mean personalized messages that were included in the deliveries. So, Shit Express, it's one of those websites that has received a lot of media attention for just how ridiculous it is.
So, I didn't know that
Exists?
a site existed, but apparently it does. Well, I don't know if it still does, but...
I was like, I'm already hearing about this now?
But this guy, Satanic, talks a lot about hacking and stuff. So, he's talking about this website that got hacked, and their list got leaked. But would you ever send a box of shit to someone?
Hell yeah.
Mierda.
And I'd put it on there. Here's a gift to you.
Who would you send it to? Your mom?
No, you would.
No.
And then you would be like, too bad you quit smoking, or else you can light it up.
Manure! I hate manure!
I was like, what?
Who would you send it to?
I don't know. Probably Jonathan.
Your brother?
Probably send it to him. Because he'd be amazed that actually was able to be delivered.
Who knows? Maybe the place still exists.
Mm-hmm. Like, why the heck just send me some shit? I'm like, because I could.
I think he would do that. Marty McFly scene. Manure.
I know.
Manure. All right, we're gonna finish up this with this last video. Who does he look like?
Victor. What's the point of him putting tape on the thing?
Because you broke it.
Who did?
They threw the box. You didn't see it?
Oh.
Okay, bro. You see the third eye right there in his camera?
Oh, shit.
See if it broke?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, one time you could fast forward these videos.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why they took that option away.
So they can get the credit of being watched. Seriously.
Vector would be impressed, I'm telling you.
Does anybody make any comments that there's a third eye there?
Yeah.
Why is that even there? It's like fake.
Why and how does that cat have 3 eyes?
Mm.
I like how you broke the table and you were like, good times, good times. And you better have a cat to use all that up. I didn't even pay attention to the video of was hypnotized by that third eye. The way he doesn't care when he breaks the table. What do you say? I don't know what do you say? Can I translate? No. I thought he was going to say at the end, oh yeah.
Oh, too funny.
We'll end it there. So. But alrighty. I guess we never introduced ourselves in the beginning.
No, we didn't.
No, you introduced me.
No, I didn't. I just introduced the show.
Yeah, you said my name.
Oh, yeah. I said your name, but I didn't exactly introduce you.
Say my name, say my name.
Acting kind of shady. Ain't gonna let me, baby.
Yeah, they don't put some umbrellas. They could throw some shade over there.
I can't. It's illegal.
Well, anyways, till next time, I'm Jay. That is.
I'm Roxy.
And it's the Pendejo podcast.
Oh, yeah.
Bye.
Bye.